Yet again, North Korea is trying to influence the direction of international efforts to end its nuclear program. Rocket launches and February's underground nuclear test have defied UN sanctions and increased tensions on the Korean peninsula, as well as being accompanied by what were perceived to be threats against US targets. Now, this announcement on state TV offers what appears to be an olive branch. The newsreader announced a proposal for senior-level talks between the authorities of North Korea and the US to defuse tensions on the Korean peninsula and ensure peace and security in the region. He added that if the US was serious about diffusing tensions, there would be no preconditions for the talks. But in Washington, the feeling is that actions, not words, are what's needed.
Those talks have to be real. They have to be based on them living up to their obligations, to include on proliferation, on nuclear weapons, on smuggling and other things. And so we'll judge them by their actions, not by the nice words that we heard yesterday. I will say that the bottom line is they're not going to be able to talk their way out of the very significant sanctions they're under now.
In recent weeks, there's been plenty of diplomatic manoeuvring. Earlier this month, one of the telephone hotlines between North and South was restored after being cut in March. And then last week, officials from the North and South did hold talks on the border. But the next day, ministerial-level discussions were cancelled by the North. They would have been the first in 6 years. As North Korea continues to stage shows of support for its leader, nuclear envoys from South Korea and Japan are preparing to travel to Washington. On Wednesday, they're set to discuss with their US counterparts just how to move things forward. But the great unknown, as ever, remains the North's young and unpredictable leader, Kim Jong-un. How serious he is about bringing peace and stability to the Korean peninsula is anyone's guess. Jonathan Josephs, BBC News.